Hi, welcome back to this emulator is being stupid and won't let me record a video without things going wrong because the frame advance doesn't work. It's not even the frame advance though, it's like... Alright, let me try to show you what I mean. So there's... okay, here's a frame perfect trick I'm gonna try to do right here, where I let the Koopa enter the shell, and then, okay, this isn't... I'm too close, I think. I need to slow down. Okay, so the Koopa's gonna enter the shell, and then I'm going to grab the shell, and I'm going to try to throw the shell upward on the last frame before he transforms, right? So I throw it upward, he transformed. Okay, let's try next frame after that. Okay, he's still transformed. Let's try next frame after that. No, it didn't work. This glitch should always work. There's no reason it shouldn't. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That should be the frame. It didn't work. Let's try 1, 2, this frame. No, too early. So, I'm not getting the frame. Like, I'm missing that frame. And look at my frame rate at the top of the screen. It's like 63 FPS. What's going on? It's supposed to be 60. And it's stuck at 61. It doesn't even, like... Okay, I don't understand. But I can't do frame perfect trick. And it's not even frame advance. It's not frame advance. Watch. Okay, watch. I go to... Okay, so I have my turbo set to... turn on every... basically, it's set so that it'll... if I hold the button, it will alternate every other frame, right? One frame on and one frame off. Okay? Then I go to... where do I even go for this? Okay, controllers, right? So, auto fire controllers. Let's set my buttons for that. Okay, and then turn off the regular buttons for it, just in case. I don't know if it makes a difference. So okay, I hold down. So okay, I'm gonna press and hold down A. Then I'm gonna press and hold down B. And I'm basically just gonna okay, so they should be alternating, right? Because I have turbo set, and now I'm gonna unpause the emulator so that they're alternating every other frame, right? So I'm pressing a jump button on literally every input frame, right? Look at this. B A B A B A B A B A B A B A. You can see in the upper left corner that's what's being pressed, right? Literally every single input frame I'm pressing a jump button. And he's not jumping on the first frame he hits the ground. There's no reason for that. He should always jump on the first frame he hits the ground if I'm pressing a jump button on literally every frame. And it's not always happening. In fact, sometimes he waits like 10 frames. Like, what's going on? Look at that. What? I'm just holding... Okay, I can't use this emulator, apparently, to do frame perfect stuff, because it doesn't... I think what's happening is the input... The game's reading the input at, like, a different rate than the game actually runs, like, at, like, 61 FPS instead of... I don't know. It's really weird. Alright, so it's not even frame advance that's doing this, it's just that the emulator reads the input at, like, the wrong rate. And I don't know what to do. Whoops. And it has nothing to do with lag frames, I checked that. Like, look at this. That has no effect on it. Wait, actually I need to make sure I'm pressing... Okay, I'm alternating them. Yeah, see? I'm not even getting any lag frames anyway. But... And it should take lag frames into account, so I don't know why this is happening, and I can't record a video. I can try. Alright, you know what? How do I get rid of this? L, okay. Okay, here we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to more Let's Glitch Super Mario World. So... Alright, last time I talked about Mario's speed. There's a couple more things I can show there. The last time I said the highest speed you can go when holding forward and running is 49, right? If you jump with a cape, however... I need to turn off my turbo. Forgot about that. Okay. Okay. I have a hair in my mouth. Okay. There we go. So, as long as you're holding forward and running, your speed is the highest your speed will go is 49, right? If I jump with a cape, however, you'll notice that in the initial takeoff, my speed pattern doesn't change at all. It still goes 48, 47, 48, 47, 49 every 5 frames. But once Mario starts the little like parachuting animation here, you'll notice that his speed goes to 50, and also the P meter starts going down, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, and as long as I keep holding forward when he's in this animation, like obviously he'll start diving, right? But also his speed will keep oscillating, so it'll go 49, 48, 47, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47. So his oscillation pattern is different when he's in this animation, and it actually goes higher than the normal top speed. So 51 is the ideal speed you want to be going. If you let go of forward, he stays at a constant speed. So right, I'm going 49 right now. But if I tap forward, it oscillates. So by tapping forward, I can actually change his speed, like, frame that I'm going. Which is, especially... Ugh. Even in real time, this is kind of useful. Like, it's mostly a TAS kind of strat, I guess, but if you feel like you're going slow while you're flying, and you can somehow tell that you're not going the fastest you could be, then you can tap forward to try to get a faster frame. And there's really no risk in doing it. Like, you should pretty much always do this if you feel like you're going slower than normal. So, like, if you feel like you're going 47 speed while you're flying or something, you can just tap forward to try to get a faster frame. Like, I'm going 47 right now. It's hard to tell in real time without, like, actually viewing the game's memory, but sometimes you can tell just by, like, how fast the screen is scrolling behind you. I don't know. Anyway, so that's just a neat little strategy. Alright, and also you want to start the parachute animation as low as possible. Like, if I just hold jump here, he's not going to start that animation until he reaches the top of the screen. So you want to start it earlier. So if you let go of jump after you take off, and I'm also going to let go of forward so I don't dive. But he starts the animation a lot sooner, and also a lot lower down. And the benefit to this is you can reach a higher speed earlier, but then you're closer to the ground, and that means that there's more obstacles in your way. So it's kind of a gamble. What else? Last time I think I said that the only way to get Mario's speed to 64 is to get shot out of a pipe cannon. According to Bahamut, though, you can get his speed to 64 in the Bowser battle as well. If you get pushed by Bowser's like clown copter a certain way, you can get like a really high speed. I guess you have to like get stuck inside of his clown copter so that it pushes you out like really far or something, and it builds up speed. I don't know exactly how it works, but I don't know. He would know because he actually TAS's this game, or used to. I don't know, maybe he still does. But anyway, I guess that's all about I have to say with speed. So let's just try to do something with the stun glitch now. Whoops, wait. Okay, so let me grab Yoshi. Whoa. Alright. Let me grab Yoshi and try to... Alright, hang on. How do I want to set this up? The cool thing about this glitch is it doesn't require very many resources at all. Like, all you really need to do the stun glitch is you need Yoshi, and you need something you can carry in Yoshi's mouth, like a shell, something that can latch onto Yoshi's tongue, and an enemy to take damage from, basically. So those are the only 3 things you need, which are pretty common things and easy to find in like any level. So it makes the glitch really versatile because there's a lot you can do with it, and it doesn't require very many resources. But it is kind of annoying to set up because you have to have everything like positioned just right. So let's try to, yeah, see, like, okay, I want to be standing like right. Okay, like that, kind of. Alright, so this should work if I time this right. Let me actually hold forward a little bit here so that I don't run into the red Koopa too soon. Okay, so hopefully he'll do the double tongue. There we go, okay. And then... So he grabs the blue shell, then he grabs the Koopa with his second tongue, and then I back up into the red Koopa before he swallows it. No, he swallowed it. Okay, I need to be a little bit sooner than that. Okay, there we go. So I run into the red Koopa, take damage, and that cancels Yoshi's tongue, but the game thinks that the blue Koopa that was just on his tongue is still in his mouth. So you can see that Yoshi has wings. That's actually... Oh boy, where did the Koopa go? I need... Okay, I'll just wait for Yoshi to come back, I guess. I kind of have to. Okay, so I've actually got this Koopa in my mouth right now, which is why he can't hurt me. Oh, whoops, I can still kill him though, unfortunately. Alright, so if I spit him out, I can carry him around, and he's got some glitchy side effects, which I'll show in a bit. But also another thing about this is that... hang on, wait. Yeah, okay. So one weird thing is when you have a blue Koopa in your mouth, you still get wings, like you would from a blue shell. Even though this Koopa doesn't have a shell, it still gives you all the same powers as the blue like the blue shell would. And that's true for red Koopas and red shells as well, and then also yellow Koopas and yellow shells. They have the same properties, or a lot of the same properties that their shell counterparts do, even though they're a different internal, like, sprite number, like they're in the game's like sprite index or whatever. They're technically a different sprite altogether from the shell. They still have a lot of the same properties, which is really weird. Like, I don't know why it's programmed like that. But yeah, so you can actually get all the same powers that you would from their shell versions. As well, you can kick them like a shell when they're stunned, and burn them. And you can even, if I can time that, oh, please. You can even jump on them to kill them like that, even when they're spinning. And, let me get a... let me get a Koopa around here. Okay, I want you to enter this guy here. It didn't work. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why he didn't... Sometimes that doesn't happen, and I don't know why. I need... No. Alright, hang on. He's transforming, but it's supposed to work differently. There we go. Okay, so you'll notice that the yellow Koopa actually enters the blue Koopa like a shell, and then he transforms into like a rainbow shell. I want to get a green Koopa to enter this guy, actually, because I forgot that the yellow Koopa does that. Okay, so I need to go like this. Alright. So please hop into my Koopa. Why doesn't that always work? I don't understand why that happens. Okay. I guess if he enters him while facing to the right, he doesn't actually enter him, which is really weird. So I need him to enter from this side. Come here, Koopa. There we go. And basically he just transforms back into a normal blue Koopa. So it's kind of similar to how shells work, but in Koopa form. Alright, and like I showed before, you can get a yellow Koopa to... Whoops, oh god. If I get a yellow Koopa to enter him... Oh my god. I need to not kill him. Okay. No! I didn't want to do that. Okay. You can get a rainbow flashy disco version. Oh god. That you can't bounce on anymore, but you can still... Oh yeah, and if you try to eat it with Yoshi, it doesn't stay in your mouth, just like a regular blue Koopa, so you just get a coin. But... oh my god. So, that's pretty silly. I want to see if I can... Okay, so this is where I was having trouble before, right? Because this emulator is being stupid, so I wanted to try to show... Sometimes it works, which is really weird, but... Alright, hang on. Sometimes this emulator cooperates and sometimes it doesn't. But I need to do a frame-perfect glitch here, which means the emulator might screw me over. But basically, let me pull up my frame counter so I can see. I don't know if it'll be of any help, but 72, right? So I'm gonna let go of Y on this frame and throw the Koopa upward. He's still transformed. Okay, so I need to... That was too early. Let's try 73, right? Let go of the Koopa on this frame. He's still transformed. Let's try 74. Let go of the Koopa. He's still transformed. Let's try 75. Let go of the Koopa. He's still transformed. 76. No. 77. Okay. It cooperated for once. Thank God. Oh my god, this emulator was screwing me over in, like, other recordings. I had to, like, try to figure out what was going wrong, and then I couldn't, so I kept trying to start over the recording because I thought it would work, and then it wouldn't. Anyway, sometimes this works. But anyway, I just pulled off a frame-perfect glitch, which shouldn't really be that exciting. But, because this emulator is dumb, it is. Anyway, now this Koopa is glitched, and if I have a green Koopa enter him like this. Whoops. Oh yeah, he's also a... Wait. Come on. Please. Wait, is he still glitched? Oh, wow. So he doesn't even have to hop into him, he just has to transform. So yeah, that's kind of silly. I think he's... Is he... No, you can still burn him, that's right. Okay. Anyway, that's just a silly way to get a glitched blue Koopa. He can still kick shells and stuff like normal. So yeah, the stun glitch is pretty silly. Speaking of the stun glitch, I don't really want to set it up all over again, so maybe it's better to just rewind at this point. I can probably change the rewind speed. I think the emulator has that feature now. But, I might not be able to use this emulator for this series if I want to try to show off frame-perfect stuff, because apparently the input frames aren't actually, like, synced up properly with the game or something. So, like, I'm getting, like, in-between frames. Wow, it's like watching a movie. I didn't think it was this far back. Okay, here we go. So let's... Right, so... Where's my... Alright. No, wait. I went back too far, I think. Alright, hit the Koopa. There we go. Okay. So, now let's just kill that guy and replace him with something else, like this Chuck. Oh, wait, it didn't work. Okay, I need to... I think I know what I can do. No. Oh, man. Okay, how am I gonna set this up? Dang. I didn't think this through. Okay, I guess what I can do is... I need a shell. Like, wait, actually I need to kill this guy. He's not in the right... Okay, now I've got a shell. Wait, it's not a shell. What is that? What? Oh, that's the coin! I spit out the coin that popped out of the yellow shell. Okay. Interesting. I was gonna try to get the Chuck in my mouth, but I guess the sprite slots aren't lined up very well for that, so... Maybe I'll just set it up again. It's kind of annoying to set up, but... Alright, hang on. This glitch is fun to mess around with, but it's... like, I don't know. Come on. Okay, so... What I want to do is... I think what did I do last time? I got in front of this guy, and then I did something like... this... to line up everything. Okay. I might be too far away from the red Koopa now. I try to... get this... Okay. Okay, grab the blue Koopa. Quick, grab him! Grab him! Yes, okay. That should do it. And now... See, the problem with this is I think because I spawned the blue Koopa so late, he's not in a good slot for this. I need two other sprites to spawn. So... I guess what I could do is grab this shell and take it with me, if I can. He's gonna... Shoot, this is bad. I don't know what to do. I guess what okay. This is kind of tricky. Maybe I can... But... Alright, hang on. Try to hit this guy. Then... Okay, no, I need to wait for that thing to spawn a Koopa. Okay, now maybe I can still make this. Okay, I ate the Chuck, so yeah, I have the chuck in my mouth for like 1 frame. Maybe I can still salvage this. What? It didn't work that time. How long does it take him to spawn? Oh my god. Please. I just need to scroll the screen, I guess. Sorry, this is kind of a train wreck. No. Dang. My swallow timer is not... I'm really not feeling like making a video right now. It's just not... nothing's working out. Alright. Maybe I'll just upload this and then try to get things sorted out. I guess I'll have to switch to a different emulator because this one is just dumb. Like... now that I think about it, I've been having trouble with frame-perfect tricks like this entire series. And I thought it was just my fault, but I think this game is broken. This emulator is broken. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna upload this video. Sorry, it's a kind of a weird video because I don't really know what's going on. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.